The final part of our story. The prophetess asked me who I was on phone with, and I told her it was my mom. She said if I leave, that would be the end of my life, and that my mom wants to hang a chain on my neck that was actually meant for her. All these were getting rubbish to me. I still insisted and left. When I got to the station where the GCB is, around the Asamai market, my mom called again. This time, she was aggressive about my coming. She said she gives me 1 hour to reach her house, else I won't like what she'll do to me. Faithfully, that's how I ran back to the prophetess. She asked me not to go home for 1 week, and I should turn off my phone. She said my mom came to her in a trance, begging her to leave me alone for her, else my mother-in-law will kill her. She took my phone from me and put me among the church workers to keep me company. Around 2:30 a.m. at night, the prophetess called me for prayers. She said my people were coming for me. It was a night I will never forget. She placed cassava leaves on the ground and asked me to lay on it. Then she covered me with more leaves. Before I knew it, it was morning and I was waking up in the middle of the compound. She brought my phone with a lot of missed calls from my dad and some neighbors. I called my dad back and he broke the news to me that my mom passed away in the night. He said my mom had been looking for me and calling my name before she passed. My dad blamed me for not being there, but I don't blame him because he doesn't know what I know. I asked the prophetess to save my husband, but she said my husband was already dead the moment he slept with my mom. His body is just here, but his soul is already gone. That morning, I cried. I cried till I had severe migraine. I cried myself to sleep. The prophetess asked everybody to leave me alone to cry out the pains and regrets. At this point, I wanted to follow my husband. I stayed out till 9 p.m. Nobody came to me. After a while, the prophetess came. The mere sight of her gave me so much hope and joy within. She said she will put me on a 30-day herb fast to cleanse my system and the viruses will die off. I'm not a consistent person, but this time around, I was very consistent. I did it for all the 30 days. Within the 30 days, my husband also passed on. But the prophetess warned me that if a tear dropped from my eyes, I'll restart the fast, so can't be. I didn't cry. 1 week after the fast, I checked my HIV status and it was negative. I couldn't believe my ears and my eyes. I called the prophetess to break the news to her, but it didn't go through. So I went back to her place. I stayed at her place for quite some time, even though I went home to see my dad from time to time. Another young man showed interest in me and rented a place for me, but this time, low-key. I was afraid of what this new person would say about my womb issue, but the prophetess said she would handle the man, so I shouldn't worry. She really pampered me, but I have learned my lesson the hard way. Wedding is an invitation to serious battles. If you are not spiritually strong, stay away from weddings. So, sir, this is my story. Sad, right? It is well. Guys, this story is really scary. It's really, really scary. Let's stay prayerful and let's stay away from big weddings.